Well, I think the technology, especially in the last 5 or 6 years, in regards to the web and everything else, has really taken off because it's gone from being static, which means you can't change. It's like an online bulletin, to this place now where you can change it. You can leave a comment or you can reply, and all of a sudden, these web pages and these places that were just like we build it and it sits there, now are these places where people can come and connect, and they can leave their mark on that site. They can leave a comment. They can say, I like this or I don't like this. And with that, what happens is with that connection, you can start to have a relational environment. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. There's lots of examples of both on the web. But there's now this opportunity with what's been happening with technology for us to interact on a website. And when we can interact, you start to have this relational kind of environment that keys into what the church has always been good at, which is leveraging relationship to show the care and compassion of Christ, to talk about the gospel. As soon as it became interactive, all of a sudden, we could say something, someone could respond, and then we can follow up, just like we're used to doing on Sunday morning or throughout the week. This new relational environment allows us to do what we've always done best, which is love on people and show them the love of Christ.
There's one thing that we said at the beginning, we talked about this a lot, that the people are no longer, and this is something churches and many of us are always talking to our people, is like, we don't want consumers, right? I mean, that's a big thing about the church. We want people that are producers, people that are out there being the church, not just coming to church. So as pastors and ministers, we're like, go do something, be the Christian. And so one of the cool things about what Tony's saying that we've experienced is that the web is no longer consumer driven, it's producer driven. So they're consumers and producers. And I don't know, that was a big wake up call. We've been doing this for a while. That was a big wake up call for me that, man, this is exactly what the church, at least the idea of the tool, is exactly what the church is trying to do with the people that are coming to church, is to be producers. YouTube, Facebook, just like he's talking about, people expect to be a part of the content, not just listening to the content. And that's a really good thing for a church.
Yeah, and it's now becoming very personal. A lot of our phones have the ability to interact with these sites or these conversations, and not only do we get a chance to comment, but we can see where that comment happened on a map. And so the internet and these interactive places are now starting to know us really well, and again creating opportunities for relationship and those sorts of things. But we're still investigating how it works with the mobile environment and with phones. But if we're thinking about technology in general, it's that how social it's become, how relational technology has become. And now with mobile phones, we're seeing how personal it's becoming, how these pieces of technology are with us all the time. And they know where we've been, who we've talked to, and then they bring that into those relational environments, which are all opportunities for conversation, for spiritual growth, to provide care. And we're constantly evaluating those technologies and how we can use them for ministry.